Hello my friends and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley Reddit review. Let's see what's been going on this week. The final Reddit review before the update. I'm excited. Notable companions we need desperately. Okay, this is, first of all, Love Pascal. Second of all, I do not remember him wearing a dress in the movie. That is, imagine if we get like outfits for notable companions. That would be absolutely insane. Got a kitty from Aristocats. I haven't actually watched it, but I've seen a lot of people asking for this kitty, and we are getting a new kitty, the Witcher kitty, in the next update, so that's great. But we still have more dogs than cats, which in my opinion is not a fair balance. So hopefully we get more cats in the upcoming updates. I agree about this one. Okay, so this I had to Google because I wasn't entirely sure where it's from. Apparently this is Archimedes. I don't know how to pronounce this name. From Sword and Stone. It looks like a pretty cool owl. So yeah, I wouldn't mind more owls in the game as companions, especially notable owls. Now Ray, I am 99.9% confident we're gonna get when we get Naveen. And I'm also 99.9% confident that we're gonna get Naveen in some point in Disney Dreamlight Valley. So these two guys are definitely come together. Oh, this looks familiar. Oh, that's Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio. I have not watched Pinocchio, but it does look like it would be a fun companion. Sebastian, once again, I'm very confident that I'm making a bold prediction right now. Next DLC after the ranch one is going to be underwater one. And in that DLC, we're going to be able to swim and we're going to be able to go underwater, and then we're gonna discover characters like Sebastian. I feel like Sebastian could be a character. He doesn't need to be a companion. He has way too much personality to just be a companion. So I think we're gonna get Sebastian, Flounder, and potentially little the Nemo characters, and then maybe their house is gonna be a giant aquarium or something. So we would be able to visit them in their house, and potentially, maybe we would even be able to dive into our own water in the main valley. I don't know. I feel like it's just such a cool mechanic and such a good opportunity. So my guess is we're getting underwater stuff. Is this bunny eating a flower? My god, that mouth opened so wide. Thumper from Bambi. Did not watch Bambi. Did not see this companion before, but he looks adorable. To be fair, does he actually look very different from a gray rabbit that we have? I feel like maybe it's a little bit too similar. Like he doesn't really seem to have any like super distinctive features to be like a separate companion. But no, actually one tooth is pretty significant. And the orange eye, yeah, I think we might see it as a rabbit's skin at some point. Cinderella needs her little buddies. I agree. I think it's very possible. Plus, we do need a whole class of rat companions. Because, I mean, we have Remy. Petition for Remy to be converted into rat companion and to add more rat companions. Like these ones. That would be so fun. Excited for the update and DLC. Not for what you think. Snow White, geese, horse range, new biomes. Ability to make a headless horseman outfit with a new pumpkin head and a black horse. Yes! Oh my god, I didn't even think about it. I was so hyped when I saw this pumpkin face, pumpkin head. That is such a cool accessory. The dream snaps this Halloween are going to be amazing. Also, horses. For me personally, I was wanting a horse so bad when I was doing my previous dream snap, when I had like a carriage, and I would love to have a horse to be able to pull that carriage. So the shots after we get horses and all these new stuff are going to be incredible, and I'm looking forward to it. AI strikes again. Oh my god. Oh, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. What on earth is this? Oh, this is so bad. Oh my god. Oh, what happened to Elsa's eye? What happened to Mickey? He became tall and muscular, and his tail is made of metal. What is this? Is this like Goofy's grandfather? The mouth looks so bad. Who is this Goofy Chad guy? And since when did Moana get a daughter? Wait, did she? I didn't watch Moana 2. Maybe she did. This is so bad. This is like, to be fair, it only has one review. and it's 1 star. I really hope nobody bought it because this is horrible. They sell $26. Okay, first of all, we don't need a book of recipes. You can literally just get all the recipes online, and if you wanted to have it in a physical form, you can just print out a couple sheets of paper. Plus, we always get new recipes, so this book is going to get outdated after the next update. And there are so many easier ways to find recipes. You can just Google a recipe that you need. Plus, you only need to learn recipe once. So once you learned it, once you cooked it, it's going to be in your recipe book, so you won't even need to look it up again. So yeah, this is like, doesn't make sense to have a printed book and sell it for $26. Holy moly, this needs to be removed from Amazon ASAP. Oh my god, Mickey has a spoon with a finger. Holy. What did you guys name yours? Every time I see mine, it makes me giggle. Oh, is that forgotten? Yo, mom. Mine is named Shadow, and I am very happy with that name. It suits him. Her. I guess it's her because I have female avatar. Eleanor, because this is the bad place. I get this joke. I actually watched The Good Place. I named mine Lexapro because I couldn't think of anything while staring at my prescription bottle. Okay. I've seen a lot of inspirations people took for their forgotten names. This is the funniest one so far. Old Star Paths. Okay, we just talked about Old Star Paths, so let's see what this is all about. Would you want to see Old Star Paths return that you or others could not participate? Frankly, I cry every time I see Villain Star Path and I couldn't participate, and it's such a waste to have them be unobtainable. Least the free items you could get. I feel like these should be reobtainable for every player. It is a very, very, very controversial topic. There is lots of opinions. I personally already talked about it multiple times. In my opinion, the best way would be to, yes, make them reobtainable, but it also should, in my opinion, should be reobtainable way later, and also it should be probably more expensive or more difficult to get than it was to begin with, just to give some kind of advantage for people who were there earlier. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if they find a way to reintroduce these items besides the premium shop, because those deals are terrible. Something in the middle between how easy they get from Star Path and how difficult and expensive they are to get from premium shop. I feel like the golden middle solution is what needed, but I have no idea what exactly that would look like. Why is sadness floating in the air over the ocean? That's a good question. I would also love to know the answer to that. I mean, I know there is a glitch. Sometimes you're also floating in the air, so it seems like this. You got that glitch where characters and yourself just spawn randomly in the air and just float all over the valley. It happens sometimes. Never happened to me. I hope it happens one day, because this is one of those hilarious glitches that are like, not a big deal because you restart the game and it's fixed, but it's kind of fun. Also, what is this? Is this the Apple Arcade version? The controls are pretty fun. Also, here I can see, you can actually see, what does this mean? 11,500 boot speed. What does that mean? Is that your energy? Because I don't know. Wait, what? Is this your speed? How does this work? Also, it shows you how many crops you have ready to collect and which companion you have equipped. What is this? Why don't we have this in a computer version? Why are these features available for Apple Arcade? Oh, maybe that's because you don't get... I guess we could all pull up this information by using like the keys on our controllers, so I guess it's fair, since you don't have those keys, to just display it. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. It's just pretty cool to see different kind of design. Oh my god. Anya made an autumnal town in the bind. And this is part 1. Blow me away. Oh, yes. I love the train tracks. The train is leaving the station. And you got some water feature in the middle. Oh my god, water feature. Maybe that's what I need for my glade. That would be actually sick. I might actually play with this. Maybe I can add some water, some little stream in my glade city. We'll see. That's actually a pretty good idea. I love the combinations of the colors. The dark floors help with the contrast so much. This looks phenomenal. And also, I'm sorry, I'm not building anything until I get these fences, because these fences are just so good. They fit every build. The best fence in the game, Game Loft. I feel like I'm just gonna pick one stream and just dedicate it to refreshing the Scrooge store until I get this fence. I really want it that bad. I haven't wanted a single item this bad since Rock Rug. And now we even got a new Rock Rug, which I also want. So I have to get it. Absolutely have to get it. Whoa, what an angle. You have fountain in the water. Anya, you've done it again. You have absolutely blown my mind. What a beautiful city you got there. I bet it took forever. I cannot wait to get to decorating my bind. Maybe next year. We get Sandy DDLV. New clock tower meets Halloween. That clock tower is beautiful. And you put the tree behind it. That looks so cool. Oh, wow. I'm actually going to steal this for a dream snap. That's such a good idea. Love it. Yep, time to decorate for Halloween. After Glade, I will probably work on my Forgotten Lands, using all of the new Halloween items to create a nice spooky town or something like this. And even though this item would probably look the best in a bind, I will probably put it in my Forgotten Lands for now, because who knows how long it's going to take for me to actually get to my bind. And also, I'm going to steal this design. This is absolutely genius to have like a tree crown around your clock. Absolutely stunning. Well done, Sandy. Cozy with Gee just created Halloween Plaza. Everybody's already decorating for Halloween. Don't you want to wait for all the Star Path items? Why are you doing this Halloween design so early? We're gonna get so many incredible Halloween items. I bet from Premium Shop, from Star Path, from events. I'm waiting. I'm waiting until I have all those items, and then, like, maybe in the middle of October, that's when I'm gonna pounce and start decorating using all of the new items. By the way, this plaza looks amazing. I know a lot of people, they change their decor for holidays, for like plaza at least, or sometimes the entire valley. I feel like I would do that if I had my whole valley decorated. So once I finish decorating my valley, that's when I'm gonna start like switching things up for certain holidays and events. This looks phenomenal, by the way. I love how you did the water feature on these sides. This way you have like these little awkward pockets in the plaza. You just basically wall them off and make them beautiful and watery, and then the rest is just straight piece of land, which makes it much easier to decorate. This is genius. I wish I could steal this, but that would mean I'd have to redo my entire plaza, but absolutely great idea. I love it. Oh, nice. So one side is water, one side is nice little Halloween-y park. This is perfect. We already have so many Halloween items. I cannot wait to see every single new item and decide what to use where. Well done, Gee. Amazing build. Clock Tower warning. The clock tower from the premium shop is not available to purchase in the Scrooge store, meaning you can get more than one. According to Mr. Sternskine in his latest premium shop review. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but you might want to consider waiting to get it. So I heard, and this is not official, but I've heard that somebody reached out to support and they said that it's not intended, it's a glitch, and it's going to be fixed. So hopefully next update, maybe the update after that, it's going to get fixed, because I don't know if it's enough time for them to fix this for this update. But eventually it will get fixed. To be fair, it's a very cool looking item, but it will probably be back at some point. You could always just pin it and see if it gets fixed. But even if it doesn't, you're probably going to be fine with just one, at least for now. It's better than not having it, especially how cool it is for current decor. So I wouldn't base a decision on buying or not buying it based on this, because 99% it's going to get fixed eventually. Just base it on whether you like it or not. Can we please assign villagers jobs? I thought that's what we can already do. As the valley keeps expanding with more biomes and more characters, it seems like a waste to have these characters just walking around aimlessly after we max out their levels. It would be cool if we could get them to help around the valley, similar to Cult of the Lamp cultists having jobs. Mirabelle, for instance, always says something like, "Let me know if you need help." Oh, they all say that, and they never mean it. Bunch of liars. But she can't really do anything. It would be cool for villagers to autonomously pick up wood, flowers, mine, garden, and there put those items in our mailbox or in special community chests. It would be cool. It would be cool, but I feel like if they would just do this automatically, it would kind of make it very trivial to play the game. Like, I wish we had control. Like, it would be actually a pretty good solution to instead of disabling spawning, maybe we could enable villagers to be able to remove certain items in certain biomes. But then once again, what if I don't want my flowers in a specific biome to be picked? What if I'm using flowers as decoration? What if I'm using obstacles as decoration? I can totally see people using the bones in Sunlight Plateau as part of their decor, and they don't want to get rid of them. Usually it's specific thing in specific biome that you want to get rid of. But if we could control their jobs, like if I could say, you pick up this, this, and this in biomes this, this, and this, nothing else, then it would be perfect. It would be pretty much even better than having a machine to disable spawning. But then there is another problem. In this case, if we have people who collect a bunch of resources and then send it to your mailbox, I feel like our mailbox is always going to be full. That red dot is never going to go away. There's going to be so much resources that it's just going to be... And since we can't really get rid of items, there is no way for us to just say, like, I want to get rid of all of my flowers because I have like 10 full chests of them and they keep picking it up and sending it to me. I'm going crazy. So since there's no way to get rid of stuff, I feel like still disabling spawns would be a better solution, because if you have way too much of something, you could just disable it so you don't get any more of it, and this way you are not forced to have more storage than you need because you have way too much things, if it makes sense. So like it's a good idea, and I feel like they could find ways. For example, maybe we could have like a burner where we could just put unwanted items and get rid of them, which does create an extra step. Or we just let the villagers keep them. You just say, you can pick these things up and I don't want them. You can keep them. You can do whatever you want with them. This way they just clean without resources piling up. That would be probably the ideal solution. As much as I'm excited for Belle and a Beast bundle, I'm more excited for the dress the female player is wearing. I'm not gonna lie, that dress looks absolutely phenomenal. It's so pretty. It's probably even better than Belle's dress herself. No offense, Belle. I do love Belle's hairstyle. So initially, when I saw the trailer and saw these items, I was like, okay, Belle looks different. Did they change her face again? But then after looking at the game Belle and this Belle, I think the face is the same. It's the hair. They changed her hairstyle in this style, which kind of makes her look so much different, like almost like a different person. That's why I looked at her and I thought that they changed her again, but the face seems the same. It's just the hair. But yeah, I absolutely love how much it transforms her. I would probably never take off this dress from her. Wicked! I hope someone appreciates this. Oh my. It does look like Wicked. We got Elphaba and we got Glinda. Oh my god, it took me forever to remember her name. It's a very specific name, but for some reason it's hard to remember. I do appreciate it. It looks really cool. Well done. Alright, we're gonna end this Reddit review on this post. RNG needs to change dramatically. Whew, okay. I wonder what this is about. If you introduce some new items in Scrooge Shop, make sure your players aren't waiting almost a year to get them. That sounds fair. That's so annoying. I'm so sick of going in all 3 stores and getting nothing. Seeing things that I already have. It's really annoying, and the RNG needs to change. There should be no reason that all 3 stores have stuff that we already have. It's annoying. One of the many problems that these devs overlook. Okay, we talked about it many times. Let's talk about it again. So first of all, I just realized something that made me excited. When we get the new DLC, there's probably going to be another Scrooge shop. That means 4 Scrooge stores to check every single day. That's going to help with RNG a little bit. So, in my opinion, the main problem is that the main store only display... Like, there is DLC exclusive items in Scrooge stores. For example, Beauty and the Beast DLC. Sleeping Beauty, sorry. When we got the part 2 of the Storybook Vale, we got a lot, like 60 new items that are some of the best items in the game, and all of them are exclusive just for Storybook Vale shop. And that is a huge problem because it makes it so much more difficult to get. At this point, I have every single item from regular stores, and I'm still hunting a bunch of items from Storybook Vale shop. So in my opinion, if you have DLC, it should just spawn those items. You should be able to spawn them in any of the stores, because why not? There's usually going to be influx of the items from one DLC that's only going to be available in one store. It's just going to make other two stores basically useless. So solution number one that I propose is that if you have DLCs, it should spawn all the items in all the stores, because why not? Second of all, I do feel like the reason developers are not really addressing it is because they just don't have a good solution for it. I do not have a good solution for it as well. I've seen a lot of ideas people had, like to have at least guaranteed one new item every day, which doesn't sound that bad. I feel like that would also kind of make it, like, if you know for a fact that you're going to get one new item every day, it kind of ruins the feeling of surprise, of joy for finding that item that you've been looking for a while. Because, like, right now, yeah, I know it's annoying to keep checking store hoping to get a new item, but, like, if it's just guaranteed, I feel like that's not the ideal solution, even though it's probably most people would prefer it. So then you need to find a balance. You need to make sure that you can't go for too long without finding a new item, but it's not guaranteed. So the solution I proposed last time that I think would be the best. Now, if you don't have, like, if you just started playing, if you have lots of items, so the way I would do it, if none of the Scrooge stores generated a new item today, then you should have some kind of a pity counter that goes to 1. And if it goes, basically, you should have a chance every day to generate at least one new item, and the chance should be growing with how many days you went without a new item. So it's like, if you went one day, you got nothing new, the next day you're gonna have, let's say, 15% chance extra to get at least one new item. Then if you get super unlucky and you don't get anything new for the second day, the third day you get like another extra 20%, and do that until you're basically guaranteed to get a new item, let's say maybe in 3 days or 4 days. Something like this. Also, another solution, and I think this is actually the best of the best of the best, and I just thought of it because of another game I play. It's called DC Dark Legion. It's a mobile game. I play it on my other channel. The way they have a wish list where you have basically there is a system called mementos, which is basically like a collection of mementos which are just dropping randomly from playing the game. But you can set a certain memento as your wish, and then if any of your friends have an extra one of that memento, they can send it to you, and you can there is a cooldown after you receive one memento, and you can also send it to your friends if you have an extra one. So I feel like this would be so perfect for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Imagine we had friends list where you can friend people inside Disney Dreamlight Valley. First of all, they are trying to expand multiplayer. They want people to collaborate more. This would be great, having friends. They could also add more features that friends could do with each other. For example, play Scramble Coin together, or visit each other much easier. But the Scrooge store, imagine you could just wish list a certain item in a Scrooge store, and then if any of your friends have that item in their shop, they could literally just, when you click on it, it will show like this person in your friends list wants this item. You can literally just click on it, and it's just gonna get sent to your friend, maybe to their store or directly into their furniture collection. My god, this would solve all the problems. It would still require somebody to find those rare items, but it will also allow for people who might be super lucky and get these rare items many times and don't even need them to be able to send it to somebody else much easier. Now, granted, right now it is possible for them to invite you with a multiplayer code, but that's just so cumbersome. It would be so much easier if I could just know that this person wants this person wants this, and just send it to them once I find it in one click, without needing to coordinate the visit and share codes and then wait around. Like, that's why nobody's doing that. Very few people use the feature where they share items in Scrooge Shop just because of how difficult it is to use. But this idea, I feel like, would completely solve this problem. Anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think? There's so many other cool things we should be able to do with friends. Maybe share your dream snap and ask for feedback. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. Friends in Disney Dreamlight Valley would be absolutely amazing. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the update, Dreamers. It's going to be great, and lots of content is coming. So subscribe not to miss it, and thank you so much to all of our amazing supporters. I'll see you guys in the update. I'm not sure if this video is going to be uploaded on Monday or Tuesday. Depends on when we get the patch notes. But in any case, it's soon, and I'm excited. And there's so many things to look forward to. So many items, so many quests. It's going to be a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks for all the love and support. And see you in the update. A wonderful day, Dreamers. And take care.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.